Hello. Today we have with us an impact designer and a global entrepreneur, Mr. Dhruv Paknikar. He is the founder and the managing director of one of the best young design companies, Dominic's Global Design Private Limited. The company's clientele includes many big names like Johnson & Johnson, Reliance, Siemens, etc. Dhruv has studied at some renowned institutes from all over the world and has worked with some big names from the industry. His work and achievements have been appreciated by local as well as international media. At a very young age, he now sits on an advisory board of some reputed design institutes. With this solid background and experience, today he'll be talking to us about the changes in the field of design in last 10 years. He'll introduce us to various branches, entrance exams, scholarships and future opportunities in the
So in the past 10 years, this field has been incredibly and phenomenally changed. 10 years back, there was a great IT infrastructure available and great IT opportunity available. The reason why IT opportunity was there is because the Western countries had a lot of innovation going on in the web domain, in the digital domain, and an IT infrastructure and an IT service was needed from India. India being a service country for the past 25 years, it was fundamental that Indian people gave an IT service to the world. Similarly, what is happening right now is there is a lot of innovation going on in terms of technology, in terms of industrialization. There is an I4 coming in, there is blockchain coming in, Web3 is coming in. There is a lot of technological innovation that is happening right now, and India has that kind of talent that actually can provide a platform to the world which can provide the solutions, which can provide the overall infrastructure, overall ecosystem as a service country. So looking at the past 10 years, it has been fundamentally changed. So the mediums have changed, the technology has changed. In past 10 years, the softwares have changed. So 10 years back, people used to draw on a sketch pad and with a sketch pen or a paint mediums. Now it has all been digitalized. People draw on iPads now. There are multiple softwares which are available, which are actually democratizing the entire ecosystem of artists, of designers, of UI UX designers, of industrial designers, and every discipline in this domain. So from a design perspective, there are a lot of changes in terms of technology which are happening. Second of all, the world is being globalized. So Instagram is there, Facebook is there, so social media is there, Pinterest is there. We are getting to know what kind of design goes in the world, what kind of design is delivered in the world, and what is the global approach towards design. And that is helping us a lot with the exposure of doing that. That is helping us a lot what other countries are doing, what our cultural demands are there. And it has been a good expanse of the entire industry. And from a talent perspective, the talent opportunity is tremendous, and in the next 15 years the talent opportunity will be there, because slowly and steadily industry is moving to India, industrialization is moving to India, and there is going to be a lot of talent where innovation is required, and designers will be able to innovate as well as provide a service. So India becoming a digital hub, and one of the most digitalized countries in the world, a lot of demand is there from all the perspectives, all the disciplines in design. So from a discipline perspective, there are four main verticals, four main disciplines in which design careers are available right now. One of them is industrial design, which deals with products, which deal with 3D objects, which deals with all the machines, special purpose machines, medical equipment, anything which has to do anything with 3D, 3 dimensions, anything to do with the industrialization part of it, manufacturing part of it. So that is covered in industrial design as a vertical. Then there is communication design, where a brand is as a focus point, and branding design, all the communication aspects for a brand and a brand design are covered. All the visual aspects of brand and brand design are covered. in that fine arts is there. Fine arts, all the fine artists used few years back, they used non-digital mediums. Now they are coming on to digital mediums, or their non-digital art pieces or advertising pieces are converted into a digital medium. There is a change of technology, but the whole idea of art and fine art for advertising, content and copywriting for advertising, and overall marketing related stuff is there. It has tremendous potential, it has tremendous value in the market right now. The third thing is interior design, furniture design. So it's a space design, the vertical is space design. So in interiors, space designs, retail design, merchandise design, all these things are to do with the space and the aspect of a space where you can design furniture, you can design the space with different materials, you can procure things and put them in the space. So that has to do with space design. And the recent upgrade that has happened to every vertical is a digitalization, IoT, Internet of Things aspect of it. So even each product has these days has a digital interface. Products will have digital interfaces, so machines have digital interfaces. We have products like Alexa, which can actually control the lights of the house. So it is a combination of product, a digital and a space design. And in spite of that, there are multiple avenues where you can actually, you have apps, we have websites, we have any digital interfaces, we have social media apps which are to be designed, which have that kind of a design potential, and that is covered under the digital design, UI UX design domain. Then animation and VFX is one of the most upcoming things, because the artificial intelligence, the AR and the VR is needing that kind of animation sense towards all these things. So the world is going to be digital, and it is the next thing where everything, every product, every aspect, every space is going to be in a digital manner. So from looking from a career point of view, looking from a discipline point of view, all these aspects have a tremendous potential, and they can actually grow into multifold career aspects, career prospects. From a entrance examination perspective, 12th passing is mandatory for all these colleges. For getting into any design college, any art college, 12th passing is mandatory. There is no relevance of you passing 12th in any discipline in terms of science, arts or commerce. So that is one thing. Unfortunately, this industry is very new, and this industry, the colleges are very new compared to any other college. So there is no centralized system which is there like CET or AIEEE. There is no centralized system available for these colleges. So every college, every institution takes exams after your 12th or in between your 12th year. So there are three kind of exams in this whole process. One is the aptitude test. It's a general aptitude test where they basically check your general knowledge, they basically check your aptitude, they basically check your creativity. After you're shortlisted from the aptitude test, there is a situation test which is there. So a situation test is basically where you perform some tasks, perform some activities, problem solving activities given by them. It is basically the situation test is taken in the campus of the college itself. And when you pass the situation test, the best few people are, an interview is taken for the best few people. In that interview, they check what kind of attitude you have and what kind of problem solving culture you have in your head. So having said these things, there are a lot of colleges which are emerging right now. There are a lot of colleges recently formed, recently developed. So the opportunity in the whole segment is there. The opportunity in the whole discipline is there. In any discipline there are multiple colleges. So getting into a design college is easier compared to what was there 10 years back. But there are a few reputed colleges like MIT, NID, where these are the top colleges. So getting into those colleges is a bit difficult, is a bit hard to get in. One common perception about design college and design education is, if you are good at art, if you are good at sketching, you are good at design. So that perception is something which is very wrong. Design has to do everything with problem solving, creating something, and not with the art and the type of drawings you draw. So and all these colleges take care of that even if your art is not great, if you're not a good sketcher, you will be admitted to these colleges because you are a good thinker, you are a great problem solver, and you are a great creator. So all these things matter. In spite of this, there is a portfolio that you need, and in that, right from your childhood, how you have tackled problems, how you have solved problems, and how you have created something new is taken care of. It is mandatory. So not just the art pieces of it, it has to have the problem solving and the creative approaches towards it. So that creativity is the most necessary thing when you are applying to certain colleges. In terms of scholarship, so first of all, there are some government colleges which have a very less fee structure, a very nominal fees in it. One of the main reasons being this whole education is very expensive. So in terms of affordability, government colleges are there. But even if you want to go to a private college which has more exposure than a government college, there are certain scholarship schemes which are available. In many of these colleges, based on your talent, based on your grades, you can apply for a scholarship stating that the income of the family income of your that you have is less than the fee that is there. So many colleges accept these kind of entries and these kind of scholarships and give these kind of scholarships. What I'll recommend is, before applying to any private college, before taking admission into any private college, you first have to check with their authorities that these kind of scholarships are available or not. One, and the second thing is, these kind of scholarship, how we can actually get these kind of scholarships, how can we get the grants. Of course, everything is depending on your skill set, on your perseverance, on your hard working, and on your overall performance, grade wise performance in the colleges. In terms of the career opportunities, after your education is there, after your education is complete, may it be a bachelor's or a master's, there are multiple opportunities which are there. First of all, many big companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft hire directly from the colleges, and they hire young talent, they hire fresh talent, and there is a lot of growth option in the institution, in the organization as well. That is the first scope of work. A lot of startups which are funded, a lot of startups which are valued at a good amount, do hire freshers from the colleges, may it be branding, may it be marketing, may it be product development. So these good startups hire from design colleges, that is there. Startups like Uber, startups like Ola, Swiggy, all these people hire directly from colleges. The third thing which is available is, you can actually work with a design studio, where you will get to work with multiple big companies, small companies, multiple projects, and you can expand your skill set within these companies. There is another option available where you can directly freelance. So this is a professional course. So you become a professional after you pass out from this course, and because of you are a professional, you can actually freelance for bigger companies, smaller companies. You can actually build your team and actually start your own freelancing or your own studio in design, in any discipline that you are in. In the next 15-20 years, this whole discipline, this whole career is going to shift very radically. AI is coming in, artificial intelligence is coming in, there are a lot of digital transformations happening, and a lot of skill set is going to be replaced by the artificial intelligence. So the whole process needs to be from a mindset, it needs to be from a thought process, and the core creativity should be the core aspect of the entire career. Since it's going to shift, there are going to be different opportunities, there are going to be multiple new areas coming in, there are going to be multiple enhancements that are going to come in this whole segment. It is a positive thing for me because of its new areas which are coming in, because of the new possibilities that are coming in. There is a lot of scope for growth, there is a lot of scope for sustainability, there is a lot of scope for advancing your career in these segments. So overall it's going to be a rough road, but it is going to be an amazing road in terms of growth and in terms of actually realizing your career.
Huge opportunities in this field as India is a part of a globalized world. Technology, software, medium, massive changes in the last 10 years. India is a big service hub similar to IT sector. There are 4 major career paths. 1. In industrial design, that is products. 2nd, communication in branding or fine arts. 3. Space design, interior or furniture. 4. Animation, AR or VR. It is a wrong notion that good sketching gets a possible career in design. For design career, one needs problem solving, creating something very important, thinking, and portfolio with a good CV of what you have done since your childhood. Number of private and government colleges. Generally, there are 3 stages of entrance tests. Written test to check your aptitude, situation test, that is in campus to perform a task, and third is interview. Eligibility. 12th pass is a must in any discipline, that is arts, science or commerce. So far, no centralized admission. Check admission criteria for renowned colleges. Education in private institute is expensive, so check for scholarships. After studies, what next? Corporates directly hire from campuses. Startups hire for branding or product development. Work in a design studio on projects. Freelance, that is your own activities. Next 15 years, new skill sets needed. Scope for growth, AI changing landscape, core creativity essential.